Working over, I've been working on it, putting in overtime, putting in overtime, putting in over. I've been putting in work, you know, I've been working overtime.
What the heck is that?
Jesus Christ. You look like a hippie girl. Okay, so my hair is such a mess. Oh my god, I'm just like sitting here roasting myself. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna be doing a quick little makeup tutorial. I didn't get a video up for you guys yesterday because the whole day was just super crazy and I'm so sorry. So I wanted to get you an extra video up today. This will be my third video this week. I usually only do two. I posted one on Tuesday, so I hope you guys aren't too mad, and there will be another one this Sunday because, as you guys know, my new schedule is Sundays and Thursdays at 4 p.m. CST, which is like Chicago Central Time, if you don't know what that is. Today, we're not gonna have a long intro because, well, then again, what even is a Maddie video without a long intro? Let's just go ahead and hop right into this video. I also just want to say that this is all drugstore makeup. So this is stuff you can literally go to the drugstore and buy. I didn't want to choose like online drugstore price. There is one product that is, but I have a dupe kind of for it that you can actually go to the drugstore. But the one that I'm going to be showing you is way cheaper. I don't know. This is extra stuff that you can go to like Walmart or Walgreens or Target, whatever, and buy and save a lot of money because don't know where I was going with that. The first thing that you want to do is optional, which is primer. On a daily basis when I'm running around, I will just do moisturizer then straight to the makeup. But if you want to use a primer because you want that extra hydration or whatever, if you have dry skin, this one is super amazing. It's the L'Oreal Infallible Glow Lock Illuminating Primer. Highly recommend this. This is like one of my go-tos. I actually need like a new bottle. As you guys can see, I've squeezed the life out of this. It's actually super hard to come out. There we go. This primer is amazing. Just makes you look so dewy and illuminated. So if you were blessed with beautiful clear skin, you can just go ahead and skip this step. But of course, I deal with a lot of acne. I am a teenage girl, and you know, it actually is almost that time of the month for me, so that's why I'm breaking out super bad. So you guys can skip this part, but I need some concealer because this one is from Makeup Revolution, and it is the Conceal and Define Concealer. I have mine in the lightest shade, but I'm actually self-tanned right now, so it is gonna look a lot lighter on me. You know, always pick a shade that matches you. I just didn't have one yet. I am gonna go purchase a darker shade, but I don't like to go too crazy with this. I feel like just like covering your dark circles really just changes the entire look. I will just dot it pretty much anywhere I need it. I kind of like the flawed look sometimes, you know. I'm not gonna have like a full base, so you will be able to see some of my acne through the concealer, which I am totally okay with, but we just want to kind of even out the weird tones in my skin. This is all a personal preference. If you want to have beautiful flawless looking skin and you have acne, go ahead, add a foundation in there if you want, you know, use a lot of concealer, but I just kind of do it just in little areas to get the majority of my skin evened out. So this is another personal preference depending on your skin type. So I do have drier skin when I have makeup on, so I don't like to set my entire face, but I will set my under eyes and my eyelids to make sure that it doesn't crease and look all nasty. But this is the Shop Miss A AOA Studio Perfect setting powder. This is $1. If you don't have a Shop Miss A store near you, you can get it online for $1, but I believe there also is shipping, so keep that in mind. But if this is only $1, but if you don't want to do that or you're not available to you can go to Walgreens, Target, whatever, and get the Maybelline Fit Me Powder, which is basically the same thing, but it is a little bit more expensive, but you can still get it at a drugstore and it's really good. So I'm just gonna blend out the creases and then take a very small amount of this powder and just set my under eyes and also my eyelids as well. After that is all done, I'm just gonna take some Rosewater, which you can also buy. I think a small bottle is like $5 from Ulta. This is really gonna go such a long way, making sure that you look nice and dewy and hydrated and like you're not wearing a lot of makeup at all. You guys can take any brow gel. I think Maybelline has one, but this one is from Eyeko, I believe. I think you can get this at the drugstore. I'm not exactly sure, but there's a ton of brow gels at the drugstore. It doesn't really matter. I would get one that's tinted because it just adds color. But if you have beautiful natural eyebrows, I would just get a clear one. It just makes such a huge difference in my brows, and I like this messy brow look in the summer. Next is highlighter, because we want a little glow. So this is the e.l.f. highlighter in Moonlight Glow. This is like super popular. If you guys want to go buy this, I highly recommend getting it. You can get it at like Target or whatever. But the thing about this highlighter, the common known fact is you have to scrape off the top layer. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit of this in all the places that you would normally highlight, I guess. And this highlighter just adds such a natural glow from within type of look. Wow, we dewy. So next, I'm just gonna add some mascara. I'm gonna curl my top lashes and do that. Now, if you have amazing lashes, you can use any mascara from the drugstore, but unfortunately I suffer from horrible eyelashes, so I do have to use a expensive one, but that's literally just my problematic eyelashes. Literally any drugstore mascara works exactly the same, but I have problems, so I have to use a Better Than Sex waterproof. Okay, so once that is done, I'm just gonna add some faux freckles right now, which I posted a picture the other day and you guys are super requesting me to show you guys how I do my faux freckles, so that's how I'm gonna do it in this video. So you're gonna need two tools, one or the other. You don't need both. There's a lot of different tools you could use, but you're gonna need like a brush or like a tiny little thing. So what a good option is one of these stippling brushes. So they just look like this. They have like these super weird pointy bristles, and that, if you have one of those work as well. But if not, you can get one of these tiny little cheap eyeliner brushes that have just like a tiny little brush tip thing. You could use like some tweezers, like the tip of tweezers, or just anything like a bobby pin, you know, just something like small and pointy. You're gonna need a brown eyeshadow. Now I like to choose a color that is very similar to my eyebrow shade. So you literally any eyeshadow palette, you don't need the specific one. You can use a Morphe palette, a drugstore palette, even bronzer if you have a bronzer that's dark enough, or dip brow pomade, either one. I'm just gonna take this palette. It was just the first one I grabbed, and I'm gonna take the shade Cypress Umber because I feel like it's pretty similar to the tone of my brows. Either one of these works, like I said. I'm just gonna kind of tap this stipple brush in here and kind of get some eyeshadow on it. I'm gonna zoom you guys in. So as you guys can already see, I actually already have like natural freckles. That's why this area of my nose is a lot darker. But I'm gonna add a little bit more because I do get covered up by concealer. So as you guys can see, I do have some eyeshadow on the back of this brush, and I'm just gonna, oh, there's some swatches. I'm just gonna show you what it looks like when I first tap it. So it kind of just looks like this. It's like little brown dots, and they're all different sizes and shapes and colors. That's what I like to use sometimes. But if you don't have a brush like that, like I said, you can take one of these little pointy eyeshadow brushes and also dip it in and then just do that. But these do come out bigger. Now what I like to do is use both, okay? I like to, also another thing you can do is use two different colors. I like to use a warm tone and a cool tone as well. So sometimes I'll dip into this shade and then I'll do a few of this shade just because I don't want them to all be the same color. It's all about getting the good like dimensions and colors. So I will just dip into the darker shade first. You want to kind of tap it out on your hand just a little bit so you're not getting too much, and just kind of bounce this over my nose. And it is gonna look super harsh at first, but we will go in with the beauty blender and blend it out. You just want to kind of, you know, anywhere you want to put them, just kind of stipple over that area. And then now I'm just gonna go ahead and dip into the lighter shade, the more warm one, right next to it, just a little, just to add some variation. And then just stipple over the same areas. I'll take this little brush again and I'll go in and add some like manual bigger ones, and I'll switch off between the colors. So this is what they should look like right about now. Now you're gonna want to take your beauty blender and just start pouncing away, and then go back in and do the process again, go back in, blend them out. And then this is the step that you don't want to miss, but you want to go back over them with your highlighter so it looks like they're on your skin, and then you put highlighter on top of them. Don't forget to do that. And then voila, you look like you have real freckles and you look sun-kissed. Also, this is optional. I know some people like to add them on other parts of their face so that way they kind of match, so you guys can also do that as well if you want to add any on your forehead. And then the last step to this entire look is just lip gloss. This one from Maybelline is really good, the Shine Shot, but honestly it's clear, so you could just use like Carmex or something. This one is from the drugstore, but then I wanted to use a NYX Butter Gloss, but I couldn't find the one that I wanted to use, but just like a nude gloss. This one is from Colourpop. And then I personally like to line my lips because I don't have much going on right here, so I like to add just a little bit of definition. This is completely optional. I mean, like, I don't know why I do this, but this is just a Maybelline lip liner. And I won't go like too crazy, but I just like to remind people that I do have lips. Literally nothing too crazy. And then you can either go in with a clear gloss or a nude gloss. I think I'm gonna do the nude one just for today, and I will mention all of the products down below that I'm using in this video. So this is the completed Dewy drugstore look. I also showed you guys how to do my faux freckles, which is really helpful, and I hope that some of you guys recreate them. And yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video. I love you all so much. Comment down below any other drugstore products that you want me to try out soon. I want to do like a new makeup video where I try out some new makeup, and yeah, like sort of like a full face first impression. So let me know down below some new stuff you guys want me to try out, and I will go check them out for sure. Thank you again so much for watching this video. Don't turn on my post notifications. Follow me on all my social media if you want to, and I will see you guys in my next one.